Said it too many times, too many fucking times. Your boredom leads to desire, leads to vices. And so many people don't understand that this is the gateway that keeps them in that guilt and shame loop of self-sabotage. A lot of you guys don't want to operate with the same habits that you operate from every day, but you can't seem to break them. You can't seem to break them because you're not operating from purpose. You're not operating from your greater fucking purpose. You know, that's the reason I named this channel GP. It's not general population like prison. It's greater purpose after getting out of prison. What's your greater purpose? And I mean, everybody wants to downgrade something, but look at someone's fucking actions. If a man fully quits drinking, if a man gets rid of his compulsive eating that makes him overweight, if a man drops the dope, the drugs, he stops going out, he commits to bettering himself and working out and loving himself and taking care of himself. If a man didn't do that his whole life and he chooses to now, I'm going to fucking tell you motherfuckers, don't you ever take away from that man. That man is very valuable. That man has done what most men will never do. He's decided to change. The hardest thing for anyone to do is change. I work with some of the richest people and they can't do it. And I work with some of the brokest people and they can't do it. Very few people are able to just say, fuck it, I've had enough, I'm going this other route. Because you can't walk two paths at once. I've never seen a man successfully engage in these extracurricular weekend activities that everyone calls living and be fully successful. What happens is he acts like he's successful because he has a monetary result, but he's tortured inside. He's looking for something that'll never be there. When in his downtime, he's supposed to be strengthening himself, he's actually desiring something that'll never come. He's desiring an outcome that is so far from reality that we all do it at some point. We make up these scenarios that we believe are the optimal scenario. But when you walk in alignment with what your conscience calls from you, you create a scenario that's far greater than anything you could imagine. So right now, your stupid cap that you set, that you think is your optimal life, is so small compared to what you will attain if you walk the path like I'm telling you. Do you think I ever thought I'd be this far? I didn't even care. I really just walked that path that I knew was aligned with the man I wanted to be. And I've only had small hiccups and small speed bumps along the way. Nothing like I used to do. I used to cause massive problems every fucking time I left my house, everywhere I went. I still know people till this day, every single fucking day of their life, they have some massive drama and problem that's going, but this is when you're living that street life. You're selling dope, you're still selling drugs, you're still living that fucking, you're playing that money game. There's a problem every fucking day. And the reason is because you're so bored, you're desiring a set of circumstances that you're not even ready to handle yet because your personal development's so low. So when you get this circumstance that you believe you can handle, you don't handle it correctly. You make some cheap, easy money, and then you go fucking party, do drugs, live like an idiot. Now the downside is so drastic that you've just wasted all this time, this money, and this effort, and everything that you were wishing for ended up not being what you thought, so now you're lost. Now nothing makes sense. You got what you thought you wanted. You didn't do anything correct with it, and it actually made you feel worse. Now you're down the wrong path completely. I could lose everything today, and I'll still know what to do tomorrow. Most of you guys don't understand that. I could lose everything right now, and I'll still get up and know what the fuck to do tomorrow. I know plenty of people who have everything, and they don't know what they're doing tomorrow, and it causes them so much fucking pain because they don't have a purpose. They don't wake up and say, I have to be this. There's no way around this. And until you operate from a deeper purpose, a greater purpose, like I said, you will always go back to your old vices, your old problems, your old habits. Now, if you've dropped the vices, your old habit may just be negative self-talk. You may just constantly shit on yourself, like most people. It's disgusting. You watch it happen. They're great people, but they can't get out of their fucking incessant negative self-talk and constant self-criticism. And I know that's most of you guys. The only way you're ever going to beat that is to do all the work that your conscience tells you to do. And you can't lie. Even if it's the lowest whisper in the back of your mind that, hey, you should just get up tomorrow early. Oh no, but I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. No, just do it. Just do it, and just start with like a little ab workout, or just wake up and journal and read or something. Just kick it off early. There's something that's guiding you and telling you. A lot of you guys just lie. You're like, how does that affect my life? Each little win raises your frequency, because not even because of the event. It's because you told yourself you were going to do it. You could have avoided it. You wanted to do it, and you went and did it. So all these little wins stack just consistently raise your frequency until you're in a high frequency state. And the thing is, the boredom that leads to desire is a low frequency emotion. And vices lead to the bottom of the pyramid, which is shame and guilt. When I talk about the pyramid or the frequency chart, I'm talking about the chart. If you Googled low frequency emotional chart, at the top is enlightenment and love and gratitude. At the bottom is guilt, shame, desire, anger. This is the thing. You're human. The human experience is not going to let you not experience the array of emotions on this chart. But it's under your fucking control. No fucking person on this planet, when they're in a negative place and they're not feeling good, their self-talk's negative, they're constructing imaginary evils of their future to where they don't feel like there's even a point of going on. If they just straight massacred a fucking workout that left a puddle of sweat on the floor, and they left all their fears, all their apprehension, all their worries, all their stress on the floor in that fucking puddle, they would stand up and laugh at themselves. They would look in the reflection of that fucking sweat on the floor and see a different individual. It happens every time, but we're all guilty of this. Sometimes we'd rather just sit in that pain and be like, fuck it, I'm too lazy to even do this shit. You can't believe that you're going to earn the most coveted state as a human being on this earth, on this planet, the most coveted state of internal peace. You can't be stupid enough to believe that that's free. You have to earn it, and you have to earn it the most difficult way for you, motherfucker. This is all that matters. Baby's sleeping. Let's fucking go, you guys. Get the fuck up and handle business. Let's go.